You asked and I shall deliver. So for this next episode of every member of the House of Finway, we're going to talk about the member of this family that I personally hate the most. This right here is Celegorm. He is the third eldest son of Feanor. So in the birth order of the Feanorian sons, he's between Maglor and Caranthir. The sons of Feanor tended to run in pairs, with the exception of Caranthir, and Celegorm's buddy was Corofin. Corofin is Celebrimbor's father, but that's a whole other conversation for another day. This elf is the fucking worst. All my homies hate Celegorm. Actually, not all the homies hate Celegorm. A Redhell is Fingolfin's daughter, like she's not part of the Feanorians, but she is Celegorm's cousin and Maglor's cousin and all of that, and she loved the sons of Feanor. She actually leaves the security of the city of Gondolin against her brother's wishes to go and hang out with Celegorm and Corofin. Sadly, we know how that went. Sadly, we know how that went. But anyway, back to this motherfucker. Celegorm's claim to fame among the Feanorians is that he was the pretty one. And I think he's the only blonde among the Feanorians as well. Now that I think about it, the propaganda against blonde men in high fantasy may have started here. His other major thing that I can think of off the top of my head was that he was a hunter. Like the Vala Arome was really about him. This was a really big part of his personality and his characterization in Beleriand, to the point where his bestie was like this hunting dog. It just goes to show that even like the depths of assholery on the good side of things, like on the anti-Morgoth side of things, they're still not douchey enough to mistreat their animals. Celegorm loved this dog. But he wasn't really a dog. This was Huan. Huan is the hound that was helping Beren and Luthien in their adventures. And the reason why Huan kind of swaps sides in the Lay of Luthien is because Celegorm is trying to forcibly marry Luthien, which is why I hate him. The reason that Celegorm and Corofin even got involved is because Beren is challenged by Luthien's father, Eluthingal, to go and get one of the Silmarils from Morgoth's crown. Okay, cool. But there is a pesky little oath in place that the sons of Feanor and Feanor himself swore to Eru Yuvatar, so they can't change it, they can't fix it, they can't go back on it in any way. Like they're kind of stuck. They have to continually and continuously go after these Silmarils, and Luthien and Beren threaten that. So Celegorm's whole thing is that he wants to marry Luthien like for himself. And also, up to this point, elf-human relationships were kind of not a thing. So it wasn't even like Beren was like a thought in his mind, which, again, fuck you, man. They ultimately fail at getting the Silmaril, and Beren and Luthien hang on to it up until the point where they die and it gets passed on to their son, Dior. The elder 5 sons of Feanor, the ones that are still alive, they go and they fight Dior and Nimloth, and Dior he's cool and all, but he's not his mother. Dior dies, his wife Nimloth dies, and also, to my recollection, Celegorm and Corofin and Caranthir all die here. And in the ensuing scuffle, Dior's daughter Elwing turns into a bird and flies away with the Silmaril. So the sons of Feanor, they lose 3 out of 5 of their remaining brothers, so 60%, and they don't even get the Silmaril out of it, so they're still stuck. Thus ends this fucking asshole. Caranthir is kind of the one that's known as being like the biggest dickhead, like he's got like the hottest temper and all of that. But when I think about like who did like the creepiest shit, I think about Celegorm feeling entitled to Luthien. Like, fuck this dude. Fuck him.